Then to you all, welcome to today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV with me, Akanya Ofori. Coming up, government reiterates its commitment to implement its free senior high school policy this year, but students who repeat a class will have to pay their own fees. Stay with us for the details. Today, the Ministry of Education held a press conference where the sector minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, revealed that even though the NPP's free SHS policy will fully fund the education of students for the entire 3-year duration, any student who is repeated as a result of non-performance would have to subsequently pay for his or her own fees.
So if you go to first year, that is year 1 will pay. You repeat first year, year 2 will pay. When you get to second year, year 3 will pay. Year 4 we won't.
The minister also disclosed that 30% of the admissions into the free SHS would be allocated to students in public schools.
And we, the computer school placement system, would be rigged in favor of public schools for those 30%. I'm not shy of saying that. We are going to reserve 30%, and that 30% would make sure it's for only public school students who chose those schools up to even an average of 36.
According to him, the quality of education would not be compromised when the policy is rolled out. Well, government's flagship free SHS policy begins this September and is expected to cost over 400 million Ghana cedis. The Institute of Economic Affairs, IEA, says majority of Ghanaian voters want their MPs to have at least a tertiary education qualification before they enter Parliament. According to the IEA, 83.7% of respondents who took part in a survey said the level of education of their MPs is topmost priority to them. Now, the survey conducted between November and December 2015 across all 10 regions of Ghana was a follow-up to a similar one conducted by the IEA in 2011 on issues relating to Parliament and the performance of parliamentarians. Now, speaking to Citi News Daily, the Director of Advocacy and Programs at the IEA, Dr. Frankie Asari Donko, said majority of Ghanaians are worried that some of their MPs do not speak in Parliament.
You're a politician and in Parliament, you are dealing with policy, you are dealing with drafting law. And so if you yourself do not understand socio-economic issues because your education is limited, then it will be difficult for you to bring out issues that can lead to good laws. Apart from the executive initiating laws, individual members of Parliament can also initiate what we call the private members' law. So with all these, you need to have certain kind of educational background and training to be able to appreciate the dynamic of society, economic, politics, social issues, the kind of things that your constituents will want to discuss in Parliament.
Let's talk about Galamsey now, and the Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners in the Ashanti Region are asking government to allow them return to their mining pits to work. 3 months ago, government imposed a 6-month ban on small-scale mining as part of efforts to end illegal mining. Now, speaking to Citi News Daily, the acting chairman of the association said staying out of work is affecting them. But the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, John Peter Amewu, tells Citi News Daily that government will not yield to such demands. Let's stay in the Ashanti region, and some aggrieved members of the governing New Patriotic Party today stormed the Metro Mass bus terminal in Siami. Why? They are not too happy with the founding member of the party, Amewu Tufo. According to them, Mr. Tufo has appointed a new regional depot manager despite the appointment of the party's regional deputy organizer to the same position. The agitated supporters also called on President Akufo-Addo to call Mr. Tufo to order and revoke the second appointment. By the Swami Divisional Police Commander, DSP D.O. Lomote, and other police personnel numbering about 20 were at the terminal to prevent clashes. And that's how we wrap up today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Akanya, Ofori. Thanks so much for watching.
Second Image International admissions in progress. Courses available include hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion. Call us on 0243 331 999. Evening and weekend classes are also available.